course you'll die, demon. Just going to slay the princess.
Chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Okay. I get you.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us.
No, we just don't hesitate this time. Voice of the Broken, he's not the hero anymore.
She's not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Yeah, I'm not second-guessing there. Alright, go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Right? It's kind of... Whoa. Voice of the Broken, voice of the hero.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Is it like the voices in our head?
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
No.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her?
No,
Given
we're
the
not
stakes
doing
of the
rescue this
situation,
time.
there isn't really a difference between rescuing
she was defending
her
herself.
and
She
pledging
knew.
yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Okay, let's go to the cabin,
If that's
guys.
what you want. I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
What?
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, interesting. I was not expecting this change. I was expecting the same table. Blade still hanging off, kind of.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
No. Focus. Blade.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Mirror disappeared.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Voice, still ominous. I think it's a different voice, right? Or am I nuts?
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming.
No.
She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
says.
Let's focus on our goal.
He's
We
not
know what
the
she
one
did
making
last
the
time.
decisions. So if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one
I
edge
suppose
before
we're small.
dropping to the next.
I didn't look to see what we looked like.
Soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
I didn't check myself what I looked like in the mirror because I thought maybe every choice slows time too, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my thought process. I thought maybe look at the mirror would slow me down and affect whatever outcome here.
The princess towers over you,
Oh damn, is she
almost
floating?
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
This one, excuse me, more intimidating. She still has the one hand. For some reason, this one's still not bound. Well, I suppose. Let me move my camera at a better spot. Just in case you guys, I mean, most people watch me probably already seen this, but just in case you want to see the text as well. 1 second. Forgive me. We'll go up here. Okay.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless.
But if it's nothing for her, why she changed? Is it a self-imposed chain, or is that like a magical chain, or like...
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he
Oh,
wants.
am I a bird?
You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
Huh.
Such charming audacity. Drop it.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
No!
It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it
Okay.
tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you
We
dropped
dropped
the
the blade.
blade.
So this one has some, like,
Of
powers.
course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her
Jesus
presence.
Christ, calm down, Broken.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Kneel to trick her, make her think we're obedient.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
We in like a time loop? Or like, what's going on here?
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I don't know.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends
Yeah.
credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas. You weak-willed buffoon.
Ah, calm down. You didn't even believe us a second ago, buddy.
Is that so?
Yeah, you're supposed to end the world.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is
No, did I just
overdue
put that in her
for
head?
Alterate. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide anything. What happened to you after I died? That's what I'm most curious about. Alright, we will look at those. These are like the options you choose, but I want to explore a little bit.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or
Or pet. She wants to keep me as a pet. Jesus Christ. She's psycho. The first one didn't seem like... The first one seemed like not nice. This one seems psychotic. I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do it. I can't. What would you have me do?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
No, that's not happening. If you say you're so powerful, why can't you break them yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Yeah?
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
She wants to manipulate somebody else to be... It's a game to her.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo
It's like she's
for
possessed,
eternity.
man. Possessed by... Oh, the chat switch. Sorry. Is the upper right? God. I'm gonna keep moving my head around. Is that better?
The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the
No,
world.
get out of here.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Can you promise that, though? Can she promise a new dawn or a better dawn? Or is she just a narcissistic god right here?
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
No, I don't need enough. I'm not even going to explore this right now. I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. No.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Oh, God.
Do it. It's what she... No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight.
We can't, like, stop her.
Some
She
divine
can't control
hand
us.
that sits unperceived by your senses, but then manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
I don't have a choice. Look at that. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
She's gonna make me hurt myself. That son of a...
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so
Oh.
bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that.
The hero and the broken are
We
a
were
bit
probably
naive in the head,
gonna
damn
stand
it. What do you think she's gonna have us do, guys?
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
Yeah?
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long,
Yeah, just
painful
trying to figure out how to
seconds.
torture me. What are you trying to figure out here?
But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit
Ugh.
your throat.
What?
Yeah, what do you think was gonna happen, hero? Jesus.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we'll end this all right. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
can. Look at that.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god.
What a cruel god.
It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Wonder what the echo is.
Is she talking about you?
Me? Or the narrator?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
The narrator's a little bit scared now.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that
It's
it
a god
can't
versus god battle?
understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
God.
You bring the blade to
Jesus.
your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries. Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
That's crazy. Her voice overlapped with the narrator? So she took control of the narrator.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Do this all night. Nope.
We will. I
Oh,
promise.
can we get rid of the broken guy? Dang.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, I didn't notice narrator. Thanks.